You probably know Leonardo da Vinci as a Renaissance artist. He painted what is quite possibly the most well-known portrait in the world, the Mona Lisa, as well as creating The Last Supper and Vitruvian Man. But he was so much more than just one of the world's greatest artists. Leonardo da Vinci was an anatomist who drew and catalogued the entire human body. He was an architect who designed grand cities and buildings that were revolutionary for his time. He was an astronomer who studied the night sky and created designs for one of the first telescopes. He was a botanist who examined and documented plants. He was a cartographer who created some of the first contemporary maps. He was an engineer who designed countless amazing machines and structures. He was a geologist who studied the Earth, discovering and theorizing the origins of fossils. He was a hydrodynamicist, dedicated to understanding the forces and flows of fluids. He was a mathematician who incorporated his calculations into the core of his art. He was a musician who played and taught instruments, even designing several of his own. He was a theatre producer who created immersive sets and props that blew away audiences. He was a scientist who theorized, tested and discovered many new groundbreaking ideas. He was an inventor, pushing the boundaries of what was technologically possible at the time. And he did all of this over 500 years ago. Leonardo is also not finished changing the world. He left behind a legacy that still ripples through time. As we continue to learn more and more about him, he teaches us to be more curious and observant, to ask more questions and to seek more answers. Our world has produced far smarter people that have outperformed Leonardo in almost every field. But rarely do you come across someone so universally talented, someone that can apply their brilliance to such a wide array of subjects and with their curious mind and observant eye come away with so many new interesting ideas, answers and questions. He was a genius, but he wasn't born that way. His curiosity drove him to learn, discover and master so much that made him so great. Sure, we will probably never be as brilliant as Leonardo da Vinci was, but we can channel the spirit that made him so great. Imagine a world where everyone was more curious and observant, where everyone tried to ask more questions and seek more answers. A world more like Leonardo da Vinci. Now that's a place I want to live.
Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.